What is going on, all you sexy Shinobi out there? And today, Yuchi out here, and what is this? As you can tell, Xbox One versus PS4. You have came to this video to click on. Well, let me tell you a little bit about PS4 and Xbox One. Now, I'm not gonna be talking in the same video, like that, but let's get it on. Okay, so guys, Xbox One versus PS4. Now, you're gonna run into the same fact. If you're a PS4 fan, you're gonna downgrade Xbox One. You downgrade, if you have Xbox One, you're gonna downgrade PS4. You're gonna like something different, and there's always a different pattern. There's a different media base and a different pattern where people just like that other one. Some people say they're only for PS4 because they've been on PS4 for life and they can't change Xbox One. Therefore, me, it's different. I've been on both sides my whole life, so you know, PS4 and Xbox One having both. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I just really, when I do get that, like both, then you know, it can be like I can always change out the graphics. But now, here we go. So as you guys can tell, PS4 did come out before the Xbox One. That is sad, and it kinda did seem like Xbox One just rushed a little tiny bit. I mean, they weren't bad, they did pretty good. It looks like an actual box. I mean, the PS4 in its form, and people say, you know, like the Jugger Nuggets, he says it looks like a rep, and you gotta be real about it. It does. Xbox One has real name to it, Xbox One, with the box with the X on it. Now, I mean, I guess it just really came from the first Xbox. They made the little Xbox with that big old X on it, and it was like a net, and it was like a box or something. So then, here we go. Now the difference is you're gonna run into the same thing when people say, oh well, Xbox One is for media and PS4 is for more gaming than usual. Now, the way it seems, yes, Xbox One, they're still doing games, but they're trying to make their media look better, I guess, because, I don't know, I guess they made media better because I see every time I get online, all I see is people watching YouTube. I don't see nobody playing no Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Z, you know, Tenkaichi, you know, none of that stuff. All I see is YouTube, Explorer, Microsoft. Like, you know, now that's not gonna work. And basically, okay, now let me get into the PS4. PS4 does have more games. Xbox One has games, but they're trying to upgrade. So, if you want to look at a status, PS4 and Xbox One, it's like the Xbox One is by a little drip down because the PS4 is only making more games. Xbox One, they're trying to, the only reason why they really have games, I mean, the only reason why they just, I gotta know, like, the only reason why they made media services better than gaming, because, you know, everybody was more used to media, and PS4, PS3, Sony, everybody was more used to gaming on the Sony works. And dang it, man,
I know how much cigarettes cost, but it's no big deal. I don't pay for them. I just bum them from smokers. I mean, I'm not gonna waste my money on cigarettes when there's a million other things I want to buy. I'll just keep bumming them from people outside smoking. So in the end, it doesn't cost me a thing. Except maybe a tooth or two.
Smoking can cause serious gum disease that makes you more likely to lose your teeth than someone who doesn't smoke. So even when you're not paying, you're paying. Find out more at therealcost.gov. Brought to you by the FDA.
Back to what I was on. So now, let's see. Now, of course, you're gonna run into the same thing once again. PS4 and Xbox One do have the same graphics. You're not gonna look into the bit rate of the screen where you're like your eyes is piercing into the screen. No, PS4 and Xbox One do have the same graphics. Now there might be a 1 bit rate change. I mean, you know, that's gonna happen sometimes in life, but they have their differences. Another thing, you know, PS4 really made it first. That is only basically main reasons why people. Jesus Christ. PS4. I dropped my mic, sorry guys. And lost my train of thought here. PS4 came out first, really, and the Xbox One came in second, of course, so that's why they're still upgrading. Now, I mean, to me, every time I see Xbox One, it was like, it wasn't ready, and then the PS4 is like, oh yeah, it just came out. Because the PS4, was, as you think of it, PS4 doesn't need, they're not updating anything, they're not upgrading anything. PS4 came out at the perfect time. It's just Xbox One maybe did not finish on what they were doing, and they rushed a little tad bit, trying to see, you know, PS4 is coming out, guys. Do you really? I mean, I don't think we should delay our console and delay anybody, because that's not gonna look right in their eyes. People want Xbox One to come out as PS4 comes out, so they can debate. And you know, the companies, they just get a whole bunch of data, whole bunch of information, just clicking in and out with 2 different reasons why they should have Xbox One come out at the same time as PS4. I just saw her hit that whip though. That was awesome. Anyways, see, Xbox One. Now let me get on Xbox One, and I'm going to PS4 because I just got like a whole bunch of PS4 stuff. Now Xbox One is great. Now if you feel the controller, I want to say I don't have the Xbox One controller picture, but I mean, everybody's been close to the Xbox One because, you know, somebody's friends has it. Somebody's guy who knows another guy who knows another guy who knows another guy who knows another guy around the corner who knew another guy, and you know, all that, so on, so on, so on. And you know, you'll see Xbox One. So I mean, you look in your Storm 4 screenshots, right? When you have you guys ever seen in gaming on the scan, in any of my Storm 4 scans, have you seen that game? You know, you see PS4 pop out of the background. Now to me, I'm just like, whoa, why? But yes, that is why. I don't know, I just guess Hirosoya Matsuyama just chooses over PS4 over Xbox One, mainly because PS4 is gaming. Now, Xbox One, the good things about it. Now, one, it's plastic, so basically you're trying to scratch it and cut it. It's not gonna work, because, you know, I've seen it happen before. Many of times it hurts, but still. Yeah, so, you know, okay. And Now I want to talk about the great texture, the great box. The box is awesome. First time I seen it, I could barely look at it when I saw Xbox One game cover. Like, I walked into a house, like one of my friends' house. I said, "Oh my god, you got the Xbox One!" You know, I just started screaming. I was like, because you know, I got closer to the newest generation I could get to. You know, get my hands on that controller. Now, let me get on this controller. Now, they've made the regular controller, they made the Elite controller, they made the Lunar White controller, they made a whole bunch of controllers. But then, you know, now you want to look at an Xbox One controller and a PS4 controller. Now, Xbox One controller basically feels like an Xbox 360 controller, except small, really. It got smaller. And it doesn't, you know, I don't know what to say. It's more of a handheld remote. Now PS4, now that's what I'm saying. This is my picture for PS4. PS4. So as you guys can see, they have grips at the bottom. That, yes, you know, it really. Let me just get on this PS4 controller. Now, these are the differences. Xbox One, as you can see, they have no grips. It's maybe a slight bigger. And then, PS4. Now, PS4, it has, you know, you get to interact with it. You get to do anything you want to with it. You know, the screen, honestly, when I played the PS4 the first time, I got to put my hands on that controller right there, bro, I'm like, what is this? What did I just buy? What did I just purchase at my local Best Buy? And yes, that just rhymed. But, you know, I grab it, I'm like, what is this? And then I had one of my friends, he grabbed the controller, was like, you know what? Because I was at my house, but my friends was at my house with me, because it was that one day. And, you know, he grabbed it, he was like, you know, just hand it to me, I'll show you how it goes. Then we played this game, and it was Until Dawn. You guys don't know that, hold up. And I won't be doing Until Dawn just yet. I just want to make sure I get all my Storm 4 updates out. But this is Until Dawn, guys. This is Until Dawn. I do have it. And it's awesome, man. Yeah, so this is Until Dawn, basically. Now, you guys been watching PewDiePie videos, then yes. So, now back on this controller again, because I just want to say like the difference, because I really didn't get out the differences. But now this controller goes towards this game, and I was like, what? How do you play with this? So what I did was, you know, it's a touchscreen. I didn't even know. I pressed the touchscreen and I tried to go to the middle, like go home. Like I tried to go home screen and it did not work. So then, you know, I'm like, what the heck? And then I pressed that. I'm like, oh wait, oh my god, that is an actual home button in the middle. Then I look at the speakers. I'm like, oh snap. So then yes, that's the differences. So touchscreen. You know, they made PS4 actually react a little more than Xbox One, because I guess they wanted people to actually try and get in the feel of the controller and not try and just use it to use it. You know, I guess they wanted to make PS4 have a little better reasoning and better definition to it. Now, this is the PS4 that I have. You know, it's golden or whatever, and it looks like that. But it's not golden like that. But it's like, it looks like this controller here. So, basically, you know, I can't get on anything. Now, skins. I love those skins. Basically, what they made skins look like, I've been all on Google, Bing. Man, that thing looks like a shoebox, bruh. PS4 kind of looks like a shoebox. But it's okay. And PS4, what I like about PS4 is you can, on the controller, you can see like the colors on which player it is. Now, they've been doing that, but they had the actual numbers on how many times, like how many people could play. Now, I don't know the max ratage of players. I just know because I only have like 2, and I don't really care about trying to get to 6. Who's gonna really try and get more than 2, 4? I mean, maybe if you play 2K, but you know, I'm not a 2K guy. You know, you guys see what I stream. I don't do 2K. And okay, so then of course they have grips, so you can get a better feel and texture of the controller. Xbox One again. I'm just randomly like jumping back and forth. Now Xbox One. I love the dashboard. The dashboard is crazy hot. Whew, man. Once I looked at it, I was like, oh my god. I was like touching the screen. I'm like, whoa, and it was awesome. So then I just didn't know what to do with myself. You know, I was just looking at the dashboard and I just didn't know. But then you know, and then I looked at the PS4 and I looked at the differences. PS4 and Xbox One are different, way different. You look at the screen and it's like more of an app kind of thing. And good thing I like about PS4 is they have this is my main favorite thing that I love in this thing. You download games and you can keep your games on there. It is awesome like that. Like, you know, it's game, like, I don't know. They have apps. Xbox One made apps, but how they beat Xbox One in that category, I'm like, what? Xbox One been doing apps for days, bruh. And then PS4 comes out. There's now a downloadable not a downloadable content, but where you can download games to that file and it saves on memory, and they actually let you interact with memory. On PS3, you gotta run through the thing, you gotta press the middle screen, you gotta do all of that. I mean, I just rather go to the home screen, get my regular save data, look through it, you know, not all of that. But then PS4 said, you know what, okay, let's go get it, let's get it cracking. And then they let you download your games and you can come back to it anytime. Xbox One does the same thing, but wait, you have to be verified, you have to be on your account, I think, and you have to have the disc, I believe. I can't remember, because I'm playing Mortal Kombat X, and then it was like I just took, like, I didn't have the disc in, and it was saying like you don't have the disc in there, you must put the disc in there. I'm like, what? I thought you can download the game. It's like, nope, you gotta put it in there. So guys, that is basically it, and that is my point of view from the PS4 and Xbox One. Now I did not say I pick a side, because all my life I've been on both sides for Xbox One and PS4. All I've been doing is running back from PS4 to PS3 to Xbox 360, PS3 to PC. And you know, I really can't decide which one is better. And now I don't see the difference between messaging. Now PS3 had better messaging than PS4 than Xbox One. Well, Xbox in general, but then I don't know what they did in PS4. I haven't messaged nobody yet. I'm just trying to stay offline as much as I can, and plus I'm not looking forward to, you know, doing all this gameplay, because, you know, all the games I'm getting the games that I usually can get on Xbox One. So like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Storm 4 on Xbox One, then I'll see the difference and see if it's good enough to actually get it on PS4. And oh gosh, yeah, because I pre-ordered it for Xbox One and then pre-ordered it for PS4. So guys, that is my point of view of Naruto Storm 4 Edition. I mean, not that. Oh my god, that's my last video. But guys, go ahead and look at that last video though. I do love that last video, and you should too. Go ahead and look at it. It's in the card up there, as you can see, it's popped out. And guys, I'll see you guys next time. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you want more of these videos, like more update videos, or if you just want me to talk about more manga anime media. Now you can comment on what do you want from this channel. Like if you want anime, more anime, if you want anime Q&A tags and all that. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I just don't know what to do it on. That's why I'm, you know, stalling with Storm 4. And you guys keep saying, like, some people see the same thing over and over again, but you know, it's like kind of a mixture of things. So guys, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and stay safe, you bros. Keep training and stay in your village, and let's go.